Sammy from the US.
So I asked you a similar question before, but you didn't quite answer the question exactly. So I'm going to try to be more detailed, so bear with me. So I heard you say something like Najasa transfers if you have wet hands, and it also Najasa is also not purified over time. So my question is, what exactly is the extent of the transfer of Najasa? Is there like a rule that states Najasa doesn't transfer after the second or third object? Because usually, typically speaking, if you have urine and if it's just like one drop, not a huge amount, and you touch, for example, the doorknob, and then you have wet hands and you touch the doorknob, typically speaking, you won't see any traces of Najasa on your hand after you touch the doorknob the second time. So if I feel like we said that Najasa transfers every single time you have wet hands, I feel like there would be hardship in that. So what is the exact transfer of it?
Akhi, again, we're back to the same old can of worms. You guys, I don't know where you get these kind of worms. I know when you go fishing, you buy these worms to fish with, but it is spreading like hayfire among the people, these whispers. And unfortunately, we don't have enough time. We have to wrap it up. Basically speaking, it all comes to knowledge. If you have a drop of urine on the doorknob, do you see it? Are you certain of its presence? The answer is yes. I'm 100% certain. It's not doubtful. So if you touch it with wet hands, it transfers the najasa into your hand. Okay, how many times can I touch it before it goes? Why didn't you wipe it up in the first time? So all of these hypothetical issues cause you to have a ripple effect that would destroy your iman and confuse you even further and further. It's like a rabbit hole that you go in, you don't know when it's going to end. My advice to you is to learn about issues of purity from the authentic books. You can do that through Umdatul Ahkam on my YouTube channel, and other scholars also have done this extensively. Why? Because a drop of urine is not coronavirus. It cannot spread all over the place and contaminate the carpet. It contaminates the doorknob and the light switches and the kitchen utensils. Over what? You will find in the Hanafi school of thought that negligible amount of impurity is forgiven. And this is adopted by Shaykh Islam Taymiyyah and Ibn Uthaymeen. If you don't know your religion, you think logically, okay, one drop would do this, would mix with that, and the whole thing is contaminating the house, so I should burn the house to the ground to just get relieved from these whispers. This is nonsense. So, akhi, it's not looked upon the way you're doing, because it's all based on speculations and conclusions that are not based on authentic knowledge, probabilities, what if, this is not how it works, and Allah Azza wa Jal knows best.